I'm going to show you how to install drapery pins into a pleated drapery heading so that you can install it on your hardware. A drapery pin is a hook with a sharp end, and it is very sharp, and it goes into the back of the heading. To determine where to place it in your heading, you'll need to measure your hardware. And I'll use this decorative pole rod as an example. The bottom of the little eye hook where the drapery pin is going to go is about a 1/2 inch. So I know I want the top of the drapery pin to be a 1/2 inch down from the top of the drapery. To determine where to place the pin to get it to come out the right distance, I'm just going to mark a 1/2 inch on here with a erasable marker. And then set the drapery pin in place, the top of the drapery pin, and then mark the bottom, and then measure that, and that's where I'll place all the pins. So that comes out at 1 3/4 inches. To put the pin in place, you're going to put it in the seam that was created when you made your pleat. Take the sharp end and stab it right into the stitch line. And then take your small ruler and pull it up. I don't need to use the pin to mark the rest of the pleats. I can just hold my ruler in place, put the sharp end in at 1 3/4 inches, and then pull the drapery pin in place. You'll also want to put a drapery pin on each end and set about a 1/2 inch. And again, it doesn't have to be exactly a 1/2 inch. I'm going to measure down 1 3/4 inches, stab it into the buckram that's into the heading, and then pull it up. You may have to place your drapery pins down further if you're using a decorative traverse rod, for example. You have a traverse rod here on the table. Usually that's set about 1 3/4 inches for the top of the pin, but you'll want to check with the hardware you're using and measure it before you get started. The drapery pin hooks over your rod, or it hooks into the eyelet or the carrier on your hardware. And that's how you use our drapery pins. Rolly drapery pins are made for professionals. They're very sharp and sturdy, and they'll last the lifetime of your drapery.